behind, preparing to make him return empty-handed this time. Carrying full of hatred, Blood TU followed the fire tribe for several days, until he was one day away from Tuogu Ridge. He finally couldn't help it. Damn it. Who is the fire tribe going to fight? This is too far away. I might as well take my revenge first. At midnight, Blood TU lurked in the woods, finally waiting for his target. Still the simplest violent assassination. To people who ran into the woods to pee didn't even have time to make a sound, and their brains had already splattered from being smashed by the wooden stick. After succeeding, Blood TU still did the same old operation, and then quickly fled. Before long, the night watchmen came over, and as a result, they saw two more headless corpses. Lee was furious. That guy actually followed me here. He's too arrogant. He immediately drove all the tribesmen up, searching for that guy with torches in the middle of the night. But Blood TU had already run away. How could he wait for them to find him? The warriors who returned empty-handed made Lee even more angry. The warrior who reported the situation to him was also out of luck because of this, and was directly used as a punching bag. Beaten violently, and finally burned alive. Actually, even when Lee was angry, he wouldn't be so angry. But he didn't expect the Han tribe to be so far away. He had walked so many days and hadn't arrived yet. He had long been impatient. Then he roared, "How much further, until we arrive?" A subordinate said tremblingly, "Chief, it's not far. We can arrive in one day. There is a hillside there." I didn't rush up, afraid of being discovered by them. Hearing this, the fire chief repeated fiercely in his mouth, one day. You on the Han tribe side were not idle either. At this time, you were leading the tribesmen to test the range of bows and arrows at Tuogu Ridge. You stood at the designated archer position, pulled the longbow to the full and shot an arrow down the hillside. And the arrow finally landed on the ground about 350 meters away. Little Butterfly was curiously looking around next to her. She didn't know what you were preparing to do. You explained to her, when the enemy rushes up and passes the line marked by the arrow's landing point, it will be within the range of the bow and arrow, and then we can start. Then you shot a few more arrows, forming a horizontal line. This was the archery marking line. Afterwards, Beast Fan led people with copper shovels and grass painted with lime, and stuck the grass at the arrow's landing point. Ordinary people would not suspect that it was a mark. At noon, all 117 people on Tuogu Ridge were ready. You didn't arrange cavalry, but let the tribesmen who could shoot arrows all participate in the infantry battle on the road. If only there were bows suitable for mounted archery, like compound bows or crossbows, so we wouldn't have to worry about the lack of archers. At this moment, Blood TU, who had been following the fire tribe, discovered the abnormality. The fire tribe usually ate 2 meals.